Hello there, Taylor with a brief Armageddon report today. So clearly the big news in cyclones and typhoons and such is Helen. So the path, which was originally some of the agencies were showing it smacking into Taiwan, now having much more of an impact on the Philippines. This is the hybrid path. This would be most likely what the JMA is saying, but there's actually a combination of the JMA and JTWC path. And then here is the path from Pagasa, which puts it even more over the Philippines. And of course, they are, so what is it, landslides, rain, flash floods, landslides, so problems there. So they're calling it Helen, everybody else calling it Kai-Tak, in case you're not familiar with how things can sometimes work in the Western Pacific. Back here, we've got an investigation area, apparently, 95 WP. However, there is no JTWC outlook on that area as of now. We've got Tropical Storm Hector. No land hazards on that one, luckily. And then we've got the remnants or whatever. Was it 7? I've already forgotten. It never did get a name, did it? 20% chance on that one. We've got this one back here with a 30% chance, however, except for this one, which is almost certainly the XTRP model. Right. Everything else, spaghetti model-wise, showing it curving far away from land, so probably no threat to land with that one. But obviously something to keep an eye on, because, you know, things could just go crazy overnight. Right. Yes. Moving on to national weather hazards. Here's all of the red flag warnings with the fire-related things. Excessive heat warnings down there. That would be almost certainly air quality alert. And then today's severe thunderstorm outlook is predominantly on the East Coast, but also this tiny little area of Texas and maybe even a smidge of Oklahoma on that one. No watches or warnings in effect as of the moment, though. Here is the wind map. So here's your two different slight risk areas. So more of a threat with the 5% areas around it, as is often the case. And then here's the hail. So hail apparently only really a threat up there. Well, of course, there's the 5%. Only a larger threat or whatnot. So hail would be 1 inch larger for it to be severe. Winds would be 58 miles per hour greater for those to be severe. A tornado at all is a severe weather event. And we've got as high as a 5% chance today. So, like, if I take this random point in Pennsylvania, that means that that random point or someone within it, there's a 5% chance that that random point or someone within a 25-mile radius of them will see a tornado today. Tomorrow, Minnesota is mostly the core of the threat, or the foci, is that the plural of focus? Focuses? Anyway, yes, 50% chance there, but there's 5% around it, and then 5% down there, up there. How about that? Day after tomorrow, it's up in this area, or is it down? Because we were up here, so that would be down from there, south from there. I get my up-down confused with north-south. Anyway, north-south dyslexic, that's right. So here's your slight risk area, and fairly large 5% around it, and then a 5% chance down there in Arizona. I'm sure they could use it with the excessive heat warnings and stuff, but of course sometimes excessive heat warnings lead to, derecho events. You know, it's just quite rare, and, you know, it would have to be many miles for it to be a derecho. So I think if it, confined itself to that, even if it was a horrible windstorm, it wouldn't technically qualify. Right, days 4 through 8, predictability too low, so there is stuff that's looking like it's gonna happen. However, timing and location not yet certain enough. SevereWeatherTV.com is the official homepage of the screencast. You can watch the old ones on the daily screencast thing. You can check on the status of the drought on that page, but, spoiler alert, it doesn't change much. Most of the area is only getting worse, right? WikiWix is WICKEDWX.com. You can also get your severe thunderstorm weather news from weather.gov, Storm Prediction Center, Cyclocane is CYCLOCANE.com. You can also go to the National Hurricane Center, Joint Typhoon Warning Center, Japan Meteorological Agency, or wherever you get your typhoon/cyclone/hurricane news. Right, that's it for today, and hope you enjoy your day. Right.